For most of her life, Sharon felt invisible, and when retired, she wondered how'd she know if she was productive? She's a motivating influencer at 77 and is the perfect person to help others matter outside of work, live meaningfully, impact life with wisdom and confidence, and find their inner spark. From her behavioral science perspective, Sharon loves to introduce people to the best version of themselves in the 5 module course, Discover Your Spark and Rekindle Your Joy. So excited to welcome Sharon to the stage.
All right. What's missing besides your paycheck when you're in retirement? When your paycheck is missing, so is your team, your task, your title too. And in 2025, baby boomers are wanting holistic retirement and planning. And this includes the family and health and purpose. And any change in these areas can have a huge impact. And your transition needs to include all aspects of your job, career, business. So much goes missing. Becoming intentional about this bigger planning process can make your retirement the greatest adventure. And here's some examples. Besides your paycheck, in what way are you going to replace your sense of contribution, your relationships in the tribe or colleagues you worked with, your sense of meaning and involved in something larger than yourself, your sense of engagement and feeling alive from your accomplishments, your sense of joy and gratitude? Too often, when retirement planning only covers your financial aspects, these emotional issues can cause boredom, depression, physically home but mentally or emotionally absent, brain fog that turns into guesswork, and addictive behavior and or social media distractions that are just the opposite of being your greatest adventure in retirement. I'm Sharon. I'm a behavioral scientist who turned into a retirement coach from Edmonds, Washington. For years, I wanted to be invisible because of the trauma at home, and it impacted my whole career, my relationships, but never my health. I was introverted and quiet, scared of my own voice and greatness. Then I discovered something that reconnected me with my long lost inner wisdom and rekindled my relationship with myself. So now I teach others how to know themselves better, discover their deep inner wisdom, and live vibrantly alive from in something that feels a bit like heaven on earth. If you'd like to have these same results, if this is you, we need to talk. Now, my big dream is to impact 10% of the baby boomers by inspiring them to repurpose their free time and inner wisdom to strengthen our communities, and by living their inner spark, unleash their potential to help heal the world. Why? Because potential has always been a hot button for me, even since I was a teenager. So on my platform, I offer 6 tools for you, all focused on providing resources and solutions to help boomers use their free time to unleash their potential, find a new purpose, and rejuvenate their life with meaning and fulfillment. Now, I retired and started coaching classes at the same time. In that first weekend class, we crafted our essence statement, which I now call my spark. Using the things we loved to do, our aspirations, our values, our hot buttons, and guiding principles. And we defined really what matters to me using our inner wisdom. Now, in the Great Discovery, in discovering your spark, rekindle your joy, I recreated for you in 5 modules this journey of self-discovery, so you too can access your inner wisdom to become inner directed. We provide you with a exercise workbook and with room to journal and reflect, that vital tools for helping to know yourself. And an add-on option is to join my Discover Your Spark Club on Facebook to help deepen your alignment and your actions with your utmost, with your true self in a weekly coaching mastermind. As as we wrapped up this exercise with my classmates, we stood in a circle to share with each other our essence or spark statement for the first time. And as it came my turn, wow, time stood still for a moment. And this is what it felt like somebody had asked me to define my soul. And this is what I shared. I am precious jewel of wisdom. I am colorful collaborator, motivator, and learner. I am tranquil, authentic, and pure inspirer. I light fires. About 3 months later, I started wondering, how would I know if I was productive? There's no boss to please anymore. And that's when I revisited my essence statement. I had it on a wall hanging behind me in those days, and I read it 3 times in one day. And when it dawned on me that when I lived from my core, every day felt right because it's what mattered to me. Knowing yourself is becoming critical in this age of AI. The confidence you gain from knowing what you're here to contribute creates a powerful sense of confidence. Knowing yourself better allows you to let go of self-doubt, overcome your fears, form better relationships, improve your emotional intelligence, learn to accept who you really are, know what you're here to contribute, and it clarifies your purpose, the secret glue in retirement. Now, this is kind of a side note, but I like this slide because keep being curious, and you will remain young at heart and mind. A curious person seldom gets bored. There's always something new to learn, to know, and to explore or fix. Life for a curious person is always interesting and exciting. So the next step through this transformative resource, you learn to love yourself in a powerful new way. Find it easier to be seen, heard, and understood. So let's ignite your spark because you are valued and you still matter. I've unveiled the untapped treasures hiding in plain sight within each person's soul. When someone discovers their authentic spark, they stop settling for invisible and start living like the treasure they've always been. Discover your spark, rekindle your joy is my signature system on the Great Discovery platform. Thank you.